Looking at the verses before and after a difficult Bible verse or controversial passage should help a lot towards understanding what it actually means. If going back or ahead a few verses doesn't clear up the question, investigate more by going back further and ahead further. Along these lines, remember that the books of the Bible were not written with the chapters to divide the things contained in them. Every Bible passage is best understood in light of the previous chapters and books, considered also with the following chapters and books. Therefore, it's good to read the books of the Bible in order from Genesis to Revelation. One way to do this and not neglect either the Old or the New Testament for a long time is to start in Genesis and start in Matthew at the same time. The New Testament will obviously be finished first. When that happens, go over the New Testament again and again, while you simultaneously continue to read through the Old Testament until you finish that. Then just continue into the New Testament from there. Randomly reading certain passages in the Bible as well as studying in relation to a particular word or theme to supplement reading the Bible in order will give some variety to Bible study. This can also help connect passages from different Bible books, which you likely wouldn't have considered together before. Much understanding can be gained and many lessons can be learned in considering how different words or phrases are either contrasted with or equated to each other. Many people with advanced theological degrees teach error in relation to even simple lessons, which can be learned by just reading closely and noting how different Bible words and phrases are either contrasted with or equated to each other. Whenever you see a Bible verse that you are not familiar with referenced somewhere, look it up quickly. Getting counsel from the Bible on a daily basis is more important than eating. Matthew 4:4. But he answered and said, It is written, Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God. See also Job chapter 23, verses 11 and 12 along these lines. Though not having a strong hunger to read the Bible can indicate spiritual sickness, everyone has days where it is hard for them to read the Bible. A little bit, though, is way better than nothing. If you're not being selective due to only being willing to hear things that you want to hear. Likewise, those who have no time to read the Bible are likely idolaters with misplaced priorities. Nevertheless, anyone might have certain days where they can't set aside much time. Even on those days, you can still take a minute or two and get something, or in the absolute worst case scenario, still at least meditate on Bible passages you're already familiar with. Seeking the Lord is inseparable from living by His Word. Though many read the Bible without actually dealing with the Lord as they do so, the Bible is still the revelation which He has given of Himself and expects us to live by. To live by His Word, we must seek to hear it and let it confront us and instruct us continually. Those who are hoping for heaven yet don't deal with Him through the biblical scriptures continually are hoping for something that is not congruent with the way that they are living. Isaiah 40, verse 8. The grass withers, the flower fades, but the word of our God shall stand forever.